We have a little bit of news from the Tampa Bay Buccaneers as they have designated defensive back Logan Ryan to return from the injured reserve to the team. This means that starting today, Logan Ryan can begin practicing with the Bucs and he can be activated to the team's main roster at any point in the next 21 days. This is some very good news in my opinion, not just because I think that Logan Ryan is a very good player who has really been able to showcase some great stuff for the Bucs, not just as a player, a safety, a cornerback, really just a versatile defensive back in general, but especially as a leader. I think that Logan Ryan is just a fantastic guy to have in a locker room, and he's been a great mentor, at least in my opinion, for a lot of these young defensive backs as to how to be a pro in the NFL. Speaking of all those young NFL defensive backs that the Buccaneers have, a lot of them sustained injuries in the Bucs Week 12 loss versus the Cleveland Browns. Guys like Jamel Dean, Carlton Davis, Antoine Winfield Jr. to a certain degree, Mike Edwards. A lot of guys got banged up in that game. So having Logan Ryan potentially come back as soon as the Bucs match up on Monday Night Football versus the New Orleans Saints is a pretty welcomed return indeed. Logan Ryan was already a starter on this team, but now that you can have him as even more depth in the face of so many injuries in that secondary, I think is absolutely great news. Yes, hey, shout out to Keanu Neal. He's done a fantastic job also filling in due to all the injuries and rotational stuff that has had to happen. So shout out to Keanu Neal as well. But having Logan Ryan back would also be a huge return for the Bucs to have. Definitely a starting caliber player, definitely a strong leader, and just overall a great guy to have in whatever role he is, and he does play a large role for the Bucs. Maybe this means that the Buccaneers can finally start to force some takeaways on defense. I think that would be absolutely huge and definitely help get them, more momentum on their side moving forward throughout the remainder of this season. Logan Ryan, he was doing good before he got hurt. Now we will see if the Buccaneers defense can get back to some of their ways in terms of getting takeaways like what we were seeing earlier on in the season. But folks, hey, Logan Ryan's coming back soon. Let's keep an eye on it, of course. Much like in the case of Giovanni Bernard, once he is officially activated back, I will be making a separate video talking about that because a corresponding roster move will have to be made. But anyway, folks, let me know your thoughts and opinions about this down in the comments section below. I would love to hear them. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Hope y'all enjoyed. And as always, folks, I will see you all in the next video or the next live stream. But until then, and as always, guys, goodbye for now, and go Bucs.